Hello everyone, heading off for a solo wild camp in the Mourne mountains here, and the weather is just perfect, really nice conditions. Seems like the first few days in a long time where we've had some sun and not wind and rain, so looking forward to a camp. Well, it's a beautiful day to be in the mountains, lovely and sunny, clear, blue sky. Here we have Slieve Lanigan, imposing figure of a mountain. So we're going to head up into the forest to one of our regular spots. Well, here we are. My usual spot is free, thankfully. In the woods, this will be our abode for the night. See, there's an existing fire pit here. Someone has kindly left a few sticks there. So I'll get the tent up and get everything set up and bring you back. Here we have the river. Beautiful. So this rather large sausage shaped piece of equipment has two things in here. Has my down blanket, which is primarily as an extra layer if it's cold, and also goes over spark. It's a Zefabak 400 down blanket, and particularly when it's very cold, doubling up your sleeping bag with a down blanket over the top is really a game changer. So for a ground sheet, got this piece of Tyvec. Very light, really just to protect the floor of the tent from any spiky things in the ground. So we'll put that down. And next, my shelter is the Durston X-mid 2 solid inner. A lot of hype about the X-mid, but in my experience it is a very good tent. So much so that I purchased the original 2-person with the mesh inner, and then when they brought the solid inner out, I had to get it. So I'll show you how to pitch. The tent comes with titanium stakes. Depends what kind of ground you're on, how suitable they are, and also what attachment points on the tent are, but it comes with 4 of those V-type and 4 of the shepherd's hook, and I have supplemented with some of these Sea to Summit. They're DAC, very strong aluminium stakes, and I find those very good. Whoops. So one of the key things to get right when you're pitching the X-mid is to get the sides perfectly rectangular, and it's pretty straightforward after that. It is a trekking pole tent, however, particularly on hikes like this, don't really need trekking poles, so I invested in the Durston Z-fluck carbon poles, and they're extremely light, and you use those then instead of trekking poles. So that is essentially the basic structure of the tent. The geometry is offset so that the floor lies at an angle to the sides, and once you have the 4 corners staked and the poles in, that's pretty much it, but there are other guy lines then to give some additional strength. So I'll open up and go and get the inner attached. So that's everything up and staked out. 100% not my best pitch, but not expecting too many challenging conditions, so I'll just show you what it's like. Got the little magnetic door closures there, and this is the solid inner. As you can see, it's got 2 mesh windows, but everything else is solid, and you get an idea there of the parallelogram shaped floor. There's masses of room in it for 1 person, comfortably 2 for me and Spark. It is ideal. There are 2 vents, 2 high level vents with little solid bars, 1 at each end. I haven't got a perfectly good pitch there, but not expecting strong winds or anything, so it'll be ample for tonight. There's the other vent there. And as I say, really good shelter, very lightweight. It's about 1.2 kilograms for 2-man solid inner tent. I just use a little bit of the 1/8 inch foam pad just for a little porch area there, and you can see the Tyvec just sticking out there. So I'll bring you back when I'm putting some of my gear inside. So just unloading some of my gear here. Got some electronics and medication. Sparks bed. Puffer jacket. This is interesting. This is my alpaca. It's a Appalachian Gear Company alpaca wool hoodie. It's really warm, really breathable, and one of my favourite pieces of kit. Also got a Helly Hansen beanie or hoodie, then some spare clothes, which is really just some sleeping gear, some long johns, and Patagonia Capilene cool top. My cook kit, so that's the SOTO New River pot. It's 1100 mils. Gas canister and the SOTO Amicus stove, so that it all fits in that little unit. Next, I suppose you would call this a ditty bag. The primary things that are in here, everybody seems to have the newer version, but that's the Flex Tail Gear Tiny Pump, the OG white version, still going strong, used for pumping up your air mattress, and it's also a lantern, and also when you're lighting a fire you can use it as a blower for starting your fire. So a few other bits and pieces in there, toothbrush and half a toothbrush and toothpaste. That's my contribution to ultralight gear. I've got a little Silva monocle, little binocular thing, which is quite good. Head torch is this Claris head torch. It's pretty bright and got good battery life. Other things in there are just hand sanitizer, hand wash, lighter with some duct tape, emergency whistle, emergency blanket, plasters, that sort of thing. So my sleeping bag liner is the Sea to Summit Thermalite fabric Reactor. I do have the extreme one as well, but not really necessary now that it's starting to warm up a bit. My sleeping bag is a down sleeping bag. This is the Sea to Summit Spark 3, Comfort -2, lower limit -8, extreme -26. I think you would be a bit optimistic if you were relying on that in -26, but for most UK conditions, even in winter, it's very good and extremely light as well. One of the lightest full sleeping bags available for the temperature rating. My pillow is a Hikenture pillow. It's got a little quilted side on it, blows up. And my sleeping mat is the Thermarest NeoAir X-lite, the yellow one. Fairly ubiquitous these, so I'm sure you'll have seen one before. It's mummy shaped. Got the Thermarest valve. This is the new generation, supposedly quieter than the old crinkly ones. Thermarest NeoAir X-lite NXT. It's an R value of 4.5, which again is adequate for UK conditions. Very important item here. Nice bottle of Shiraz. Top tip, decant your wine into a water bottle to save some weight. And other than that, I've got a first aid kit and a little survival tin. And some gloves, hat, beanie, fire starting kit, plate, a grill, a knife, and on the outside of my bag, an axe and saw. So, done a little bit of prepping here, set up a little seat, show you the tools that I bring with me. It's the Silky Zubat Professional 330. It's not a folding saw, but it's quite compact and it's quite light. And then I bring this little Gardena axe, which is 1 kilogram, very light, does the job. So I've got some small sticks ready to go there, a little citronella candle, some bigger sticks and some bigger ones again. All dead wood lying on the forest floor. Some people have been camping over there and left a few logs, so help myself to those. Got my food ready to go for later. A couple of cans of cider, some Shiraz there. Spark has been waiting patiently. I think we're going to go for a little walk down to the river, gather some water and then come back. Absolutely stunning evening. So this is my water filter. It's the Platypus Quick Draw. So you just fill it straight up from your water source and you can drink straight out of the top. Get different sizes of bottles, got a very good flow rate and keeps you safe. Well, everything's set up and time to just relax now and enjoy being out in the outdoors. Part of the reason for coming out here, of course, is it's really good for your mental health. So apparently being in a pine forest, you are absorbing some of the terpenes from the trees, but aside from that, it's just good to get out, clear your head, get a bit of me time, and you kind of forget all your everyday stuff when you're out in the forest. So I'm gonna have a wee cider. Cheers everyone. Great view of Slieve Common in the distance, Hare's Castle, and I think that's Donard. Yeah, Slieve Donard just behind Hare's Castle there. Lovely clear evening, great visibility. Some very impressive boulders. The size of that one up there, and this one here. I think I can get down, make sure I don't fall in here. Someone's left the stick. Getting the air mattress blown up. So that's everything set up for later, ready to go. Sparks bed here, and the little pump doubles up as a light. Turn that off. There we go. So, sunset, just going down over Slieve Binion, 5 to 7. It's not going to be sunset for probably another hour and a half, so plenty of daylight left. So just enjoying being out and about in the forest. A few people over walking at Dinnywater, and I can hear some other people camping over on the other side of the river there, so I would say this would probably be quite a popular night to get out camping after all the bad weather that we've had, and really only the last couple of days has it really started to feel a bit like spring. A couple of my other things that I bring with me sometimes. First is a fixed blade camping knife. This one is a Lion steel. It's in Nylox steel, full tang, with green micarta scales. So it's a pretty cool piece of kit. Usually bring that with me for camping. The other thing is the Rovivon Aurora A28, I think it is. Rovivon Aurora A28. So it's a compact little torch, but you'll see later on provides a good bit of really good bit of light around camp. If you just want to have a look around and check everything when it's dark, and has different modes, etc. But it's very compact. Usually have both of these hanging from my belt for when it gets dark. So I think we'll get the fire going. So fire starting. I see a lot of people doing different things. One of the best things I think are cotton balls, some Vaseline, Now, you could use one of these. A lot of people do. But then again, we'll see how that goes. I think it's caught. Nice calm night tonight. Okay, so the fire is lit. Probably get something to eat on. I have brought with me some pasta, a beef burger, some sausages, and some cheese and crackers. So we'll see how we go. So, fire's going nicely. Got some water boiling there for the pasta, and once that's going we'll add the pasta carbonara, and then we'll pull some of the coals over into a little bit at the side and cook the burger and sausage over there. So food is cooking. And time is 8:45. Still quite a bit of daylight. Just a little bit of pink in the sky over there and over behind Cometa. Beautiful sunset. So the light is starting to go here, but dinner's ready. We've got sausages, burger, pasta and some onion. Going to cut up a little bit for Spark since he's been a good boy, and we'll enjoy this and then we'll get the fire going a bit better again. So the moon looks like it's nearly a full moon. Got the fire going again. Tiny bit of a breeze picked up. Still some light in the sky. It's now, see, 9:10. Got the little lamp on in the tent. Spark had a little bit of burger and sausage, so he's a happy boy. And we'll sit and enjoy the last of the daylight and enjoy the fire. Have a little glass of red wine. So, got the light rigged up here, and fire's going. Pretty nice night in the woods, and just gonna sit and chill, maybe have a cigar. It is quite cold. It looked nice today, but actually if you're not in the sunshine, the temperature's quite cold, and I think it's probably going to get down into single figures tonight, so should be fine though, but probably going to be quite a cold night with the clear sky. Just going to show you my little torch. It's the Rovivon A28. So has quite a floodlight beam, but pretty powerful for the size. So the time is now 20 past 10. Just enjoying the fire, or the cowboy TV as it's also known. Very nearly a full moon. Not sure if the camera will pick that up. Too far away. But in any event, very pleasant campfire, very pleasant evening. And we'll stay up for a little while longer enjoying the fire. Spark's already gone into the tent and taken himself off to sleep, and in a little while I'll do the same. Well, it's just about 11 o'clock here. Fire's still going. Gonna let it die out and hit the hay very shortly. This light is very bright. There goes my night vision, but it's been a very enjoyable camp so far, and I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. Well, a little bit breezier this morning. It's you see 7 o'clock. 7:24. So probably not really time to get up yet, but a little bit cloudy. A pretty good night's sleep. Certainly warm enough, and probably just chill out for a little while longer and then start and get packed up. Everything's packed up, and it's quite windy and grey today, quite a change from yesterday. As always, leave no trace. Everything packed up and ready to go. existing fire pit. Nice little spot in the woods. And that was a very enjoyable evening last night, so start to make our way down. So just making our way back down to the car. It's not too far to where we've parked. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked any of the gear, leave a comment down below or tell me what gear that you like to use. And if you want to see something different on the channel, if you have any ideas for if you like this type of content, or if you want to see something different, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, I'd say I'm probably about halfway down to the car. It's not particularly far to that particular camp spot. And thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Well, really good to get out for a wild camp last night. First time the weather window has been good for a long time, so nice to get good conditions and just get out, get a bit of headspace, enjoy the outdoors. So thank you for watching. I'm nearly down at the car now. It's not a particularly long walk to that particular place, so should be there pretty soon and make the journey home then. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please drop a like and or subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.